his life. We're going to break down in this video all the shakeups that's happening at Google, because they should be in the frontier right now, and they're not. Their model is old and outdated and just not as strong as all the other models, and everybody's talking about it and wondering what's going on. So we're going to read this article to figure out what is the situation. Demis says, I've been working towards AGI my whole life, and as we enter this pivotal moment, I'm stepping into a new role. Stepping into a new role. Is this a good time to do that? Stepping into a new role as chair of Google DeepMind and chief scientist of Alphabet. This will allow me to focus on long-term strategy and accelerating scientific breakthroughs. So he doesn't want to be in a leader position anymore with management. He wants to just work on, say, for example, scientific breakthroughs. I'm excited that this person at Corey KV will be stepping into the lead as his replacement, as Demis's replacement, GDM and as SVP, alongside Josh Woodward in our exec team. I could not be more excited and confident, of course. Now, if too many people keep quitting, it's going to affect the stock price, you know? The next chapter of AI momentum. In this article, message from Sundar Pichai, one of the executives for sure, one of the leaders. We've made extraordinary progress to deliver on our full AI stack, which Google has. We've got amazing talent, world-class compute, and products that bring AI to more people than any other company. That's true, but all they're missing is the higher benchmarks. And you saw the incredible momentum at earnings across all our businesses, including search, cloud. Our Gemini models are in high demand among developers and business. They reach 950 million monthly users. Should be 1 billion a week, really, which is what I think OpenAI is at. Meanwhile, our AI research continues to drive field-defining breakthroughs like last week's Gemini robotics advances. Well, still, they never did any breakthroughs in math, though, or physics or anything like that. But robotics, okay, that's good. You can check out the Google AI video, the robot videos. They're okay, I guess. We have to accelerate all this work and safety. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just called upon my AI model by talking to it. We have to accelerate all this work and stay focused on the AI frontier. At the same time, there's never been an important moment to shape future AGI in science. Today, Demis, Corey, and I are sharing a few changes at our Google DeepMind teams, and that's why they're writing this article. Demis has described us as standing in the foothills of the singularity, and I've been spending a lot of his time engaging externally, and he has been engaging externally, like, for example, at his Davos meetings and things like that. He and I have been long discussing the role that allows us to put his full attention in actively shaping the future of AGI, its work, and that is vitally important to Alphabet and humanity. I can't imagine a better person than Demis to do it. That's true. But he should have always been in a scientific role. Moving forward, Demis will be the chair of GDM and chief scientist of Alphabet while continuing to lead Isomorphic Labs, which is his lab, I believe, that he sold to Google, right? He'll remain closely connected to Corey, Josh, and our GDM teams, advising across models and research. So excited for Demis, and this is truly his life's work and purpose. You can read his note. Google DeepMind will building strong momentum, flashes in high demand, our cyber models live, gem models to suppress. You can tell when you read this that it's to save face about this change up, because there was another man who stepped down recently. Committed to being frontier, super focused in the areas where we need to improve. Really excited for the upcoming model releases, which we're all waiting for. And the progress we're seeing that they're not talking about. We have to continue to move fast and with clear purpose here. Our current Chief Technology Officer and Chief AI Architect will step up as SVP Google DeepMind, reporting to him, which is Sundar. We will oversee Gemini model development, frontier AI research, and the Gemini app and developer teams. He's been at DeepMind since its early days and has over 13 years there. Has started our deep learning team and lead the way on breakthroughs. Me too, because they got to get their act together. They gotta really get on the ball here. Lastly, an incredible 27-year run, Jeff Dean. So this is really spoken like a seer. After an incredible 27-year run, like it's a very political memo. Jeff Dean at the moment where he wants to try something new. We're excited to support him in that. Jeff and Google senior fellow Sanjay, whoever, are launching an independent public benefit corporation to accelerate discoveries in ML science and engineering. So Jeff has been there since there's only been 35 employees at Google, 27 years, a very long time. And this person is stepping down to focus on their own science and engineering. Okay. Jeff and Sanjay helped to drive some of the most significant technology transitions, that's for sure, from our early search infrastructure to the neural networks that helped create the modern AI era. It's been a privilege to work with them and the dynamic team, so much opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Now, Demis himself, we have arrived at the pivotal moment in history. You've been working towards AGI his whole life now, he says. Like many of you, I feel close at hand. This is much more personal and less bureaucratically written. I feel it's close at hand. It's crucial we collectively get the next steps right to ensure all goes well for humanity. So therefore, for those reasons, he's stepping down as a management position to go do science. An incredible new age of discovery and wonder. With this backdrop, he decided that now is the right time for me to hand over my day-to-day operational responsibilities so that you have the time and space to focus on the big picture and help influence what is to come to the best of his ability. And he'll be taking on a new strategic role as chair. He'll be taking on a new strategic role as chair of GDM and chief scientist of Alphabet. So he's going to really get into the meat and potatoes of the work, actually. He's stepping down from the checking the calendars of hourly meetings and stuff to really getting his hands in the dirt here for the science type stuff, which is a unique approach because I don't know if it's going to be science in terms of just like health breakthroughs or if it's going to be science in terms of refining the model to be closer aligned with AGI. Corey and I have been working together for over 13 years since the early days of DeepMind. He's one of the world's foremost AI experts and has been championing the mission from day one. He's got total confidence in this guy and the rest of the GDM team as they continue to spearhead the latest developments, passing the torch. He has every bit of confidence that this guy is the guy. Gemini models are in good hands with this person and leads as they have been for a while. Gemini still, they got to release that new model. They got to compete with OpenAI and Anthropic. If not, they will be left behind. It's a miracle that many users use their AI compared to what's out there now. And they have every full stack capability to produce the best. And people even mentioned that they should open source their AI models if they already have the full stack, if they really want to help humanity, but not yet. In your new role, I'll continue to work closely with Sundar on strategic global AGI matters to advise Corey, Josh, and the GDM leads. So he's still going to be an advisor position, even though even though he wants to be a scientist. He's going to be in the new awesome London platform office, part of the transition. He'll be leading a new role at Isomorphic, which is his lab that he sold, is my understanding, to Google. We're making extremely rapid, promising progress to accelerate our mission there even faster. What's the mission? What's the progress? What's promising about it? No details. Once again, unfortunately, you always believe the number one application of AI should be able to improve human health, but yet this company's current models doesn't really have are they like what though? Like what have they cured? But and I believe that they do have the capability to do cures. already. It's time for AI to prove its unequivocal value to the world. Yes, it is. I totally agree. And what better way to demonstrate that than to help cure disease like cancer? Can't wait. Literally can't wait. Should be done by next summer. Seriously. We've built a unique culture at GDM that has served us very well. You want to thank each and every one of you for your brilliance, dedication, and effort. Huge success it is today. As he's stepping down from his manager position, we should all be extremely proud of the amazing things we've achieved so far, which they have, but still so much more can be done. We've become the AI engine room of Google, with Gemini delivering helpful experiences everywhere, including AI mode and AI overviews. The app is rocketing over 1 billion users a month. Well, that's good. I wonder what the saturation point could be on this. For our fundamental and scientific research, continuing to lead the world, and as a business, we're in incredibly strong position. That is true. That's why I said that earlier. They're the only company that has the full stack up and down, all around, and world-class in every layer from infrastructure, but yet they are in last place. They have to do something soon before the common folk even have a loss of belief or whatever. They really got to drop something soon. If not this month, then next month. So that's the end of the video. If you liked it, subscribe.